leaves the ring 3 times and both feet touch the floor. Introducing first, from Texas Tech, Kansas State University, weighing in at 202 pounds, he is the shooter, Killian McMurphy.
And it is main event time for day 1 of a Hub City Showdown. The shooter himself, Killian McMurphy, who's one of your favorite wrestlers here on the entire roster.
I think the world of this guy. I think the world of his potential. I think the world of his attitude, the technician of submission in his signature division. See what I did there? He's going to be going up against one of the other rising stars of fight. His opponent, Vic Ramon. These are 2 of the hottest wrestlers we've got going today. This should be, as they say, a barn burner. I'd watch out for wildfires, I'd stay out of their way, and I'd enjoy the explosion tonight. First member of Riot City's Most Wanted we will see at Hub City Showdown, but not the last. His stable mates, Mac Mayhem and Sicken, have probably one of the matches I'm looking most forward to in fight history as they go up against the Ugly Ducklings later on in Hub City Showdown. But tonight, Vic Ramon, in only his 2nd match with fight, goes up against one of our, I think, absolute top technicians in the entire company, Killian McMurphy.
Now, Killian completely in his element in this situation. This is a technical showcase division match.
Killian doesn't need to just fight Vic. He'll take on every single man, woman, child in that crowd. He'll tie them all up into knots. He'll go home. He'll have a smoothie afterwards. I know this man. He can do it.
The fans don't seem to be as big fans of him as you are.
Well, they're not quite as educated as I am. They're maybe not quite as up to date on the latest in the best of professional wrestling, but that's okay. That's why I'm here. They're going to listen to this broadcast, and they're going to understand that the shooter is where it's at. That's not to take anything away from Vic Ramon. We have seen that. Here's the thing. Well, listen, there's no accounting for intelligence in this particular crowd as they scream shooter sucks, because that's not true. Shooter's phenomenal. So is Vic Ramon. We have seen that Vic Ramon can knock a man, I don't know, maybe twice his size, unconscious with one blow. He is a knockout king here in fight. But the shooter knows how to tie you up, tangle you around, and make you tap. So that's really the big question for me in this match. Can Vic Ramon land a knockout blow before he gets twisted upside down and all around by the shooter? And the thing is, the shooter's reputation actually is a benefit for him. You saw it with Ray Rumble last week. You see it now with Vic Ramon. Everyone wants to try and make a name by going up against Killian McMurphy at his own game. They think they have something to prove. They think that they need to beat him via submission, and they always end up making mistakes because they should play their game, and instead they wrestle McMurphy's match against himself.
So if you're Vic Ramon, what's your strategy? You are in Killian McMurphy's house right now. You are in a technical division match. What do you do?
Well, the match can end one of 3 ways. By submission, by ring out, oh gosh, all right, he's going for that arm bar, or by referee stoppage. So I think what you do is you try to power McMurphy, keep him away from you playing some long game attacks, and you do one of 2 things. You hoist him up, use your advantage, and throw him over those ropes 3 times. and get that ring out. Or if I'm Vic Ramon in particular, I try and power him into a corner, knock him to a point where he's dizzy, and land that knee right to his face, knock him unconscious, and force the referee to stop the match just in.
And one ring out already.
Oh, he's not happy about that, that's for sure. Oh! And taking it out on Vic Ramon with a dynamic clothesline. Especially now, if I'm Vic Ramon, my #1 priority is to get Killian McMurphy out of that ring 2 more times. And there's a ton of ways you can do it. You do not have to go over the top rope. He can throw him underneath. Vic is strong. He is a strong guy, and he's a smart guy. He's also a proud guy, and if you can let go of that pride and not worry about trying to go hold for hold, and instead keep him away, keep that reach away, and try and just get him to make mistakes and throw him in between those ropes, this could go to Vic Ramon, as much as I'm not a fan of that plan.
And Killian staying right on that arm.
He's tenacious. That's one of the things I love most about him. He's just so tenacious. And you got to appreciate the ring positioning of Vic Ramon. He knows that this is a submission-based match, so he has been keeping himself towards the side of the ring at all times. It's smart, smart ring positioning by the man from Riot City, Maryland.
And you can already see Vic Ramon favoring that arm after all of the assaults that Killian has done to it.
That arm wringer right there, really making a mincemeat out of that left arm of Vic Ramon. These are 2 guys that don't lack confidence, you know what I mean? Like, there are some members of our roster that I think might occasionally question themselves, and that is something that they're working through as they get wins and they get more matches under their belt with bigger opponents. These are 2 guys that do not walk into a match questioning their ability. They are fully fledged individuals with egos to match.
Killian was using that bottom rope there for extra leverage on that same arm.
If you see, Vic is smart. He's staying in the corner. He's not letting himself get taken out of there. He's trying as much as possible, which is why it behooves Killian to do something like this and trying to... Oh! He's going for a reversal, but still going for that arm bar.
Vic Ramon not in a great position.
No, I think Vic had something in mind that did not work out there. He's not in his usual good position, but he's trying to reverse that.
Oh, he reverses it to his own arm bar.
And that's great, and he's doing well with it. It's the second time we've seen him do it. I still don't think that's the way to go. His arm has already been damaged. He doesn't have the same upper body strength that McMurphy has at this point in the match.
And Killian doing the smart thing instead of trying to power out of that, grabbing the bottom rope.
You know, there's some wrestlers that actually think it's a mark of shame to reach for the rope break. I don't see it. I don't get it.
Raking the eyes.
I don't know. I don't think he was raking the eyes so much as he was just trying to push him away. And
with a thumb in the eye.
The thumb's part of the hand, man. Sometimes things go places.
Well, they're not supposed to go in the eye. As a professional wrestler, you're taught that. Killian knows that. He's great at what he does. He does not need to go for eye rakes.
Oh, look at this. Oh! Kind of a modified gourd buster that Vic Ramon's got. Powering down, up and down, up and down. Into a gut wrench.
And right back to that armbar.
Seems that both of these guys are just determined to win by armbar in this match. Both of them had opportunities to kind of move to different strategies.
And I want you to notice how easily it was for Killian to weasel his way to that bottom rope. That really shows you, in a baseball slide, Killian out 2 times now. But that really does show you earlier how much damage Vic Ramon's arm has.
That's what I'm saying. At this point in time, if Vic Ramon tries to go again for that armbar instead of pushing Killian McMurphy out of the ring for that third ring out. I don't understand this strategy. His arm is injured. He doesn't have the upper body power. The smart thing to do at this point is just anything you can. Like right now, just hit him over top of the ring ropes and knock him out. Don't try and bring him back into the ring.
See, Vic Ramon is a man of pride, though, and he actually wants to show that he can beat Killian.
And pride cometh before a fall, and you don't want that fall to be out of the ring 3 times in this particular match. All right, he's going for that chicken wing. We've seen him win matches with it before. This match...
He's tying up in the ropes, though. It's an illegal hold in this division.
Killian, get inside the ring, man. You do not want to risk this. Calling for the end. Moved away from that armbar to this chicken wing. And there's Ramon lifting him up. And that's the strategy that Vic Ramon needs to use so effectively. He is so powerful. His suplexes are so dynamic. His lifts and his throws just...
And Vic Ramon, no idea what he's going for here.
This is a totally different game plan than anything we've seen. Try for that frog splash, but he misses it. Getting curled up in that chicken wing. There we go. That repositioning. He is not near the ropes right now. He might be able to get there, but instead he taps.
And Killian McMurphy winning another match by submission by that chicken wing.
He remains the submission tactician of the technical division. The shooter, Killian McMurphy, wrestled a smart match. He tried going for that armbar, he went for that armbar, and he managed to reconfigure his needs into that chicken wing, even after getting thrown out of the ropes twice. Vic Ramon showed some impressive power in this match, but he was determined to try and win the match by Killian's methods instead of playing to his own game.
And that is it for day 1 of Hub City Showdown. You'll be back here next week with Ernie Osiris in his 3rd labor.
The bad man that'll catch his death's cat. Showdown.